Myself, I'm not winning. Lately, I've been too afraid to admit it. Pushing the weight of the world on my shoulders. I don't even know how I'm dealing. Feel like a part of me missing. And I've been looking around, but it's not in my vision. All that I got is earned, not given. But I feel locked down like my brain in prison. Spend a couple thousand to ease my mind. Then I get it back, but I know I'm not fine. Everything built up all over time, but I gotta let it out. I can't hold it inside. Keep a smile on my face when they looking at me, but I know that's my only disguise. I be trying to get away from my problems. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. I'm starting to feel like I've been under pressure. I'm keeping my foot on their neck, I won't let up. I know when I fall down, I gotta just get up. I brush it all off, I'm better than ever. Been through a lot, but I'm never gonna settle. Know that I've been heating up like a kettle. Thinking back when I was studying dental. Now I got plaques coming on the way, that's special. Yeah, they all come from my spot, but I never stop moving. Gotta do more when I feel like I'm losing. Putting in work, that's the only solution. You the only one who you really be fooling. Damn, trying to find peace inside my head. I've been talking to God, but I'm left on red. I ain't got time to be feeling upset, so I keep doing my best. I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. Yeah, I've been up fighting my demons, and they be trying to pull me in. Yeah, every night I seen them. I won't back down, I'ma beat them. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, run it up, made a lot, but that's not enough. Got the labels all calling us, talking to me, but I hang it up, cause I got my fans and I'm proud of us. Never do it for the cameras, song a week and that stamina. Keep it going, I'm an animal, I unleash when they let me loose. I've been ready since like 02, getting my bread, now how about you? 100% that's all I do, so now please don't talk about me. Sold out shows, that's all I see, yeah they said no I in team, so I gotta be MVP. Come on. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. Hey, never getting too cozy, cause they all coming for me. Used to sleep on the rollaway, now the whole team got the rollies. Roll deep in the Suburban, backseat and she working. This the life that I dreamed about when I could've paid a room service. Now it's electric curtains, but I still just scratch the surface. I'ma get right back to working, till I get my mom's the Birkin, till I get my pops the new bands, till I get my bro a few M's, till I got the whole fam, they ain't never gotta go to work again. We done came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply. We came here to party tonight, celebrate for the rest of our lives. All the games, we gon' leave them aside. You know man lie, woman lie, but the money multiply.
Tomorrow, I think I'll treat myself to McDonald's breakfast. And if I go to bed early, it's kind of like morning comes a lot faster deal.
There's a deal for every moment on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. Order ahead on the McDonald's app and get all your favorite breakfast items like sausage McGriddles, sausage McMuffin, and hash browns for just a few bucks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me. Ain't nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me. Cause I ain't
I like that.
My picks were 4-1 yesterday.
Best bet of the day I got. Ape Gonzo's pick of the day.
Come on.
It's over. You just stop it on that, but you just stop. Oh, fuck out of here.
Wow.
How you gonna let dude do that?
Wow. What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. Got a pretty big slate of baseball games today. That's about all that's on today. We're only 2 days away from kicking off the NFL season.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that.
And college football is back full force now, so there's a lot to talk about, and there's going to be a lot going on this weekend. Friday night, there's a Bare Knuckle FC pay-per-view. We'll be live for a watch-along and live reactions to that. I'll get some more information about that out today. Eric isn't here joining me today. How's it going, Eric?
I'm not too bad. Excited for some football.
What do you think? Let's talk about that for a minute, because I know you're a big Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen here in a couple of nights? So opening night, Cowboys against the Bucks.
I think it's going to be a lot better game than what people expect it to be, really. Do I think Cowboys are going to win? Probably not. But I'm not going to say no. I mean, I'm being realistic about it. Like, I don't really think they're going to win, but who knows? I think the biggest difference with the Cowboys this year is going to be their D. With the new coach, couple new additions. I think Parsons is going to be big. So, yeah, we'll see. CeeDee Lamb's going to go off this year. I'm going to say it. I think he's going to have a huge year.
CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb and Parsons, look for those two, one on each side of the ball.
Dallas's defense has to be better. It can't be no worse.
They got Keanu Neal.
Only thing that worries me about Dallas a little bit tomorrow is if Zach Martin don't play, and just because more of for Prescott's mental than anything, to know that he's there to protect him, for him coming back off that leg injury. Dude, it's going to take a few snaps. It's going to take a little bit to get used to where he has that confidence and trust that, hey, I can take a hit. You know
Until
what I
he
mean?
takes a hit.
Yeah. And he'd feel a lot better if he had his guy there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, you're always going to feel better, especially a guy like Martin who's...
Hell, Jerry Jones just said that, hey, if we get two negative tests...
Yeah.
So,
Jerry Jones is pushing for having him back by Thursday.
Jerry Jones might...
I think if they
Jerry
were
Jones
playing...
might put up a couple mil to get a couple negative tests.
Right. I think if they were playing Sunday, that he would definitely be playing. I think Jerry would find a way to can play by Sunday. I just don't think like there's enough time.
Yeah, I don't
for him to play on Thursday. Like I said, Zach Martin's probably the best interior guard. Maybe him or Quentin Nelson.
Yeah,
are probably the two best interior guards in the league. I would say easily. And to miss him, yeah, that's going to be that's big. I mean, but they got, I'm going to say it's Connor McGovern, maybe. Either that or they throw over Connor Williams to the right or to the left and then put Connor McGovern in at the right.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, McGovern's not a slouch. I mean, he's no Zach Martin, but
yeah,
I think they'll be okay.
All right. Before we get started, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday with Easy Money, a sports betting show, 11 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us for that. We had a couple of pro wrestlers come on last week for a couple interviews. You can find those on Facebook and YouTube if you like to go back and watch them. We have a couple more scheduled for this week, so keep an eye out for the announcement about when those are coming. Also, you can find Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. About anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I put our after the show's over, I always post our today's picks on our social media. We always put a lot of announcements and stuff on there, so make sure you follow us there. Check out that YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. And one last thing, we have a merch page now. Go check out our merch store at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have t-shirts, hats, hoodies. Just dropped some beanies last week. We'll have some new stuff dropping real soon. We also have a donation page at that same link if you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow. We'd appreciate that as well. If not, hey, we appreciate you watching. You can find that link in the video description, or it's going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. But all right, let's get.
I got one question first. Yeah, I was just seeing on there. Let's see who you think it is. Who will be the biggest X factor this NFL season? And anybody who's watching,
I'm going to say,
put in the comments who you think is going to be the biggest X factor this year in the NFL.
I'm going to say Carson Wentz or Jameis Winston.
That's good. Those are two good picks because you never know. They both have a lot to prove.
And my next one would probably be not that he has anything to prove. Would probably be Christian McCaffrey, just because his play is going to affect that team so much. Mm-hmm. If he comes back and he's anything like he was before he got hurt, Carolina's going to be good. But if he's not good, they're not going to be. So,
I think the biggest X factor is probably going to could be Justin Fields, depending on what week he starts. I think he's going to start sometime before week 5. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be week 4 that he starts.
I'm just not big on that coach in Chicago, dude.
That's what I'm going to say. Because how can you sit there?
I think Trubisky's better than what he showed, but I don't like that Nagy.
How can you go out? How can you keep a guy like that on the bench for too long?
Another guy that could be an X factor could be Mac Jones there in New England, because reports are coming out that he was trying to teach the offense to Cam. He was helping Cam learn the offense. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of good reports coming out of there. But a lot of people forget New England had 9. Make sure you hear that. 9 starters last year that opted out and didn't play, and a lot of them were on their defense. They're going to be better than what they were last year. Mm-hmm. I still think the Bills are going to win that division, but the Patriots are going to be better than what they were last year. I mean, you just bring back those 9 guys, not counting what they did in free agency.
And the biggest thing
in the draft,
the biggest help for them, especially with a young quarterback like Mac Jones, is the upgrade that they have in their tight end position this year. They have two guys that are starters on most teams in the NFL.
New England usually always had, and they didn't have it last year.
Right. So can you imagine they hit not only one, but they got 2 starting caliber tight ends? Yeah. I think also another one could be Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts just goes out there and balls out.
Yeah.
Especially with that NFC East division, how sketchy it can be. You know, like, we don't know what the Cowboys are really going to do. We don't know what Washington's really going to be like. I mean, is Barkley going to be healthy? Yeah. So there's room for them to do something. And, maybe get a spot that can make them a play and take them to the playoffs, depending on how Jalen Hurts plays. What they're really gonna do, but I don't know what Washington's really gonna be like. Those are my two, I think, X factor. And if I had to put a third one, it's gonna be Kyle Pitts. I think basically he's a wide receiver at playing tight end.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good. Just man, Atlanta's a weird team. Because I don't know, they didn't do very good. But if you look at them, they have it, but they should be winning games. They have a better team than what they show.
They don't have a whole lot of running game though. I mean, they got Mike Davis.
He ran pretty good last year when McCaffrey went down. All right, let's jump into these baseball games for today. Hey, first game, and we don't have no afternoon baseball today. That kind of sucks. I love yesterday. A bunch of games started at 1 o'clock and had a bunch of afternoon baseball. But first game today is the Minnesota Twins at the Cleveland Indians. Indians are -1.5 on the run line, -142 money line. Twins are +120 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 10. The Twins won the series opener yesterday 5-2. And I actually told you that I like the Twins in that game. We were talking on the phone last night. Gant is on the mound for the Twins. He is 0-3 as a starter, and he's allowed 10 runs over them 3 starts. For the Indians, you have Savali on the mound. He's making his first start since June 21st. He is 10-2 with a 3.32 ERA through 15 starts this season. And the Indians are 12-3 in his 15 starts this season. I'll lean toward the Indians here just basically because of the pitching matchup. I think they have the advantage on the mound today. And the Indians, they're off. I mean, both these teams, their offenses are hot and cold a lot. But I'll lean toward the Indians at the -142 on the money line. You got any thoughts on that game, Eric?
Nah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I probably would stay away from it. It's a little too unpredictable for me.
All right. Next game, Detroit Tigers at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Oh, all they're showing right now is the money line. Pirates are -116, and the Tigers are -102. For some reason, they don't have the spread or the total up on FanDuel for this
Yeah, I was
game.
going to say, I bet this is a tough one. You never know with these teams, especially the Pirates.
Yeah, I wrote something down about this game. I know I did. I just can't remember what
You said I watch a lot of the Indianapolis Indians, and
page. Maybe not. Yeah, I would lean toward the Tigers just because the Pirates are just so bad, and the Tigers have had some hot and cold streaks here. Yeah, I would lean toward the Tigers. Not a whole lot of. Like I said, the spread or the total's not on there. So let's go on to the next game. Mets at the Marlins. Mets are -1.5 on the run line, -174 money line. Marlins are +146 on the money line. Over-unders at 7.5. Carrasco's on the mound for the Mets. Cabrera on the mound for the Marlins. Carrasco... The Mets are 3-5 in his starts. He just came back about a month ago, coming off an arm injury. He struggled against Miami last week. Cabrera's making his 3rd start of his career, and he struggled in his first 2 starts. I lean toward the Marlins here as home dogs at the +146 on the money line. But I can't really back either one of these pitchers. Neither one of them has been that great. But if I was going to make a play on this game, it would be taking the Marlins as the home dogs and the over the 7.5.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest play on this one.
Then we have the Blue Jays at the Yankees. Yankees are -1.5 on the run line, -235 money line. Blue Jays are +194 on the money line, and over under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Matz on the mound for the Blue Jays. You have Cole on the mound for the Yankees. Cole has a 0.73 ERA in his last 4 starts. He's 5-0 with a 2.64 ERA in 7 career starts versus Toronto. Matz has pitched well over the last month, but the offense has struggled in his starts. He hasn't got much run support at all. -235 on the money line's a little steep. Unless you're using a parlay. But I would take the Yankees on the -1.5 on the run line just because Cole's on the mound. Cole's been on fire especially over the last 4 starts he has a 0.73 ERA. So I would back Cole and the Yankees here at the -1.5 on the run line.
Yeah, it's hard to go against the Yankees and Cole.
Yeah, Cole's been having a good season.
Yep.
Next game is the Kansas City Royals at the Baltimore Orioles. Royals are -1.5 on the run line, -118 money line. Orioles are +$1 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 10. The Royals have won 3 of their last 4. They have Kawara on the mound. They've lost all 4 of his outings this season. Orioles have a rookie, Wells. He has struggled in his first couple starts, and the Orioles have the worst pitching in baseball. I would go with the Royals at the -118 on the money line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Orioles are just not a very good baseball team.
No, not at all. And like I said, they have the worst pitching in baseball.
What's wrong with T.J. Watt? Why is he out?
I'm not sure. I forget. Next game, Tampa Bay Rays at the Boston Red Sox. The Rays are -1.5 on the run line, -110 money line. Red Sox are +106 on the money, -106 on the money line. And the over/under for this game is at 9.5. So this game's almost a pick 'em. It's almost a pick 'em. The Rays have Rasmussen on the mound. Red Sox have Rodriguez on the mound. Rays won last night's game. Rasmussen has a 3.38 ERA for the season, but since the All-Star break, he has a 2.08 ERA. The Rays have won 3 of their last 4. Rodriguez has a 4.88 ERA, but he has a 2.73 ERA in August. The Red Sox have the better offense, but I would lean toward the Rays at the -110 on the money line. I have a little more confidence in Rasmussen than I do Rodriguez.
Yeah, you never know though about that Red Sox offense.
Yeah, it can be hot and cold.
Yeah, they can throw some points up.
That's the same way with the Rays too. The Rays can be hot and cold. But the Rays happened to be hot last night and won, so I mean, yeah, it's one I would lean toward more than I don't feel great about it. just because the Red Sox offense.
Yeah, that's the thing with them. With this game, it's like you could almost pick either one and then feel about the same kind of confidence in both, really. Because either team, they can just get hot quick or,
Yeah.
like you said, you're not really that confident in Rodriguez right now. Who knows? I wouldn't bet it. I think it's too close for me.
All right. Next game we have is the Nationals at the Braves. But oh wait, let me go back to that Red Sox Braves. I would lean toward the over the 9.5 on that game though, because both those offenses are capable of putting up a lot of runs. But then we got the Nationals at the Braves. Braves are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 245 money line. Nationals are plus 200 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. You got Espino on the mound for the Nationals, Fried on the mound for the Braves. I like the Braves in this game because of Fried's on the mound. And the Nationals traded away their best pitcher, traded away their best position player at the trade deadline. And the Braves have actually, I thought there would be a drop off when Acuna Jr. got hurt, and they've actually played just as good, if not a little better. And I'm not saying that they're better without Acuna because they're not, but they've had some guys step up in his absence.
That's what I was about to say. They've almost played better since he went down. But yeah, a player like that's a player that you still need in any lineup. I would definitely still go with the Braves on that one though. Like I said, too many of their guys have stepped up.
And Fried's been pitching well this season.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break before we move on. Enjoy this clip. Check out that YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's go with this one this time. Come on, Miley. It'd be awesome to sit here and watch a Reds pitcher throw a no-hitter, dude. Here we go. Last time there was a no-hitter in Cleveland was 2011. There's only been 4 no-hitters versus the Indians in Cleveland. There's only been 4. And the last one was in 2011.
4th round, here they go. They were coming out swinging.
Oh,
Shit.
Archuleta swinging. Archuleta with a shot. Pettis with a good whizzer.
Oh, they got Pettis too, but they got Archuleta winning that last round.
I have it 2-1. Miley with first pitch is a ball. Going for a no-hitter here. Facing the 9-hitter. You play with a DH here.
Oh, shit. Get it.
1 out.
Let's go.
Got a fly ball to Castellanos. Yeah, because they do DH in this game because they're playing in Cleveland. Got 4 minutes left in round 4 of the fight.
You need a takedown. There.
Ooh, Archuleta with a... Ooh,
But he
nice
got back up.
defense.
He can't get him down.
Wow, that was nice
God
defense.
damn.
That was a hell of a whizzer, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, Miley. You're 2 outs away from a no-hitter. Let's go. Strike 1. About 3.5 minutes left in the.
Strike
I was gonna
two.
say, give it to him, man. That's
Give it to
Yeah.
me.
yes, you got to.
Ooh! Oh,
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Pettis with the big right. Not the fuck, dude. That was a big one.
Strike
Oh yeah, rug him up.
1 out away.
That was a beautiful pitch, dude. Right at the bottom of the zone. Come on, one more.
These dudes are just
Dude,
exchanging.
that was a
dude.
nasty pitch, dude. Look at that. Look at that pitch.
Money.
That's nasty. right on the corner, 81 mile per
You better
hour.
be swinging because I'm
Well, you got
giving it to
that's too close to take.
Uh-oh. Pettis going for the
Pettis
takedown.
almost had a takedown.
They've both been having good defense on the
Wade Miley
takedown.
1 out away from a no hitter. Strike one.
Dude, he is.
Inside part of the plate.
He's in his
painting
zone.
the corners.
He's in his fucking
Yeah,
zone.
he's painting all the corners and the Blues just ringing him up. He's like, look, you guys ain't been hitting this dude all game.
Come on. Ball inside.
But the, was just
Archuleta
like,
with the left.
Just trying to get the game over.
Come on.
Oh, good God, dude. These dudes are just taking hits.
Come on.
there it is.
No hitter. Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Wade Miley with a no hitter.
Damn.
Reds win 3-0. That's fucking awesome.
Got the Reds fans.
Ah.
Damn. Wow. We just witnessed that.
Yes, dude. That's only the 5th time the Indians have been no-hitted in Cleveland. Last time was
Dude,
He's lucky
Dude,
he didn't fully connect with that.
that uppercut was going to be nasty.
Let's talk about some of the NBA last night. Last night, Denver Nuggets beat the Portland Trail Blazers 126-115 to advance to the next round of the playoffs. Nuggets will play the Suns in the second round. But last night, Jokic had 36 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds. Porter Jr. had a big game, which Denver needed that to be able to win that game. Porter Jr. had 26 points. Lillard had 28 points. McCollum had 21, but Trailblazers looked tired toward the end of that game. I don't know if it was because part of it had to be because you just had that double overtime game 2 days before, but Denver did too. Portland just don't have enough around Lillard. I mean, McCollum's a decent number 2, but they need another star, and I don't know how long is Lillard going to stick around and be dedicated. I know he put out a tweet today with the Nipsey Hussle quote saying, I wrote it down where it was. How long should I stay dedicated? So I think he's starting to put some signs out that he might be out of Portland. Portland's going to have to they're going to have to break that team up, make some big changes, and bring another star in to try to, if they want to keep Damian Lillard. You're not going to find another Lillard. Lillard's, in my opinion, probably a top 5 player in the league right now. You're not going to find another Lillard. He's clutch. Hell, in that double overtime game, dude had 55 points. But he just didn't get enough help from the rest of the team. And now he's putting out tweets about how long should I stay dedicated. I think the Blazers are going to have to make some big moves. Big moves. If they want to keep if they're going to keep Lillard around. Because if not, he's going to be asking for a trade, trying to get to one of these other teams where he has a chance to win. He wants to win. He's not happy just making the playoffs. He wants to win a chip. He ain't going to win a chip if he's with the guys they have. That's why he said last night, he said, we got beat in the first round, so that means we weren't good enough. He said, I don't know what's going to happen or what we need to do to get better, but they're going to have to do something to make him happy, or he's going to start looking to go somewhere else. You don't want to lose Lillard. If you'd be all right losing McCallum, but you can't lose Lillard. You're not going to find a replacement for that can be as clutch as Lillard. Then the other game last night. All right, welcome back to the show, Easy Money, a sports betting show. September 7th, 2021. We're breaking down today's baseball games. I a pretty big slate of games today, really. Yesterday was kind of light. Monday, a lot of teams get Mondays off. But
Yeah,
all
there's
right.
quite a few games.
Next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Phillies are -1.5 on the run line, -108 money line. Milwaukee's -108 money line as well. Over under for this game is at 8.5. So this game's a pick 'em. You have Nola on the mound for the Phillies, Lauer on the mound for the Brewers. Nola has a 4.54 ERA. Struggled his last start, allowing 6 runs in just 4 innings. Lauer has a 3.42 ERA. He allowed 6 runs on 8 hits in 6 innings in his last start. So neither one of them are coming off very good starts. I lean toward the Phillies here because of Nola.
Mm-hmm.
He's been having a pretty good season. He just had a bad game. That happens. And I kind of lean toward the over the 8.5 because both these teams are capable of putting up some runs. And the next game we have is the game I'm going to be watching. Hopefully they play better. We have the Cincinnati Reds at the Chicago Cubs. Reds are -1.5 on the run line, -162 money line. Cubs are +136 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 9.5. Scrappy, lay down. All right. Reds have Wade Miley on the mound. Cubs have Sampson on the mound. Miley been good this season, real solid, been consistent. He's 11-5 with a 2.97 ERA. Reds offense has been struggling though. Got beat yesterday by the Cubs 4-3. Reds have lost 7 of their last 9 now. The Cubs have won 7 in a row. They, after only winning like 3 games since the All-Star break, they went on a 7-game winning streak. Sampson's only making his second start of his career. I like the Reds here at the -162 money line, and I like the over the 9.5. Reds offense is going to get going. I mean, now they're behind in the wild card. Right now, they wouldn't even make the playoffs, so they got
They need to.
they
win
got to get
tonight.
going. These games don't mean a whole lot for the Cubs, other than some of these young players can get some good film out there for.
Yeah. Reds need a win.
Oh yeah, need to win bad. Then you have the Dodgers at the Cardinals.
That should be a decent game.
Dodgers are -188 on the money line. Cardinals are +158 on the money line. They don't have no other information on FanDuel right now. Happ is starting for the Cardinals, and the reason they probably don't have information up is because the Dodgers haven't announced a starter yet. Dodgers won last night's game. I would lean toward the Dodgers on this game. But like I said, there is no over under I can go by. But Dodgers at -188. Really, because even no matter who's starting for the Dodgers have a better offense than the Cardinals. But sometimes Dodgers are like the Reds and don't hit the fucking ball either. But
I mean, Happ's a decent pitcher.
yeah, I like the Dodgers there at the -188 on the money line. Next game is the Seattle Mariners at the Houston Astros. Houston is -1.5 on the run line, -168 money line. Seattle's +142 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5. You have Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners, or Dorsey on the mound for the Astros. I lean toward the Astros on this game because they have a better offense. But with that being said, the Mariners play a lot of close games. So taking the Mariners at the +1.5 is also kind of enticing, just because I know how many close games they play, and they seem to always be in the game. But
I think I
lean,
would probably go.
but I
towards
lean,
that.
but I lean toward the Astros.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You say, and the Astros have been known to give up
And the Mariners don't have a great offense either.
give up a lot of, they've been known to give up a lot of runs at a given time, but I don't know, I think there's a lot more of that this year, like teams that are just so inconsistent and you don't know. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
This year more so that I think than in a lot of years past. Where it's been a while since there's maybe so many teams that are like all kind of right around the same level, and they're just beating each other, and you never know who's gonna win that game.
No, you don't. Then next game is the Giants at the Rockies. Giants are -1.5 on the run line, -220 money line.
Gonna be a long day for the Rockies.
Oh yeah, but Giants are -220 on the money line. Rockies are +184 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 12. We got Webb on the mound for the Giants, Gonzalez on the mound for the Rockies. I was laughing when I said this game because yesterday I actually took the Rockies because of who they had pitching, and they're at home. They're a tough team to beat. And the Giants beat the Rockies like fucking 13-3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was like, what? So
I don't think
but I'm not making that same mistake today. But with Webb, especially with Webb on the mound, since the All-Star break, Webb has a 1.64 ERA.
Gonzalez ain't a bad pitcher, but
He has a 6.
they don't have enough to help him out.
Gonzalez has a 6.13 ERA right now, but
When you don't have any offense.
Well, you're pitching in Colorado
yeah,
too.
Exactly.
Giants have won 13 of Webb's 14 starts.
The Giants are just hot.
I would lean toward the Giants I would take the Giants at the -1.5 because -220 a little steep, but. Then you have the Rangers at the D-backs.
Oh my God. Got worse than Dumb and Dumbers.
D-backs is -1.5 on the run line, -158 money line. The Rangers are +134 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 8. Howard's on the mound for the Rangers. Gallen on the mound for the D-backs. Howard has a 6.56 ERA. Rangers are 4-6 in their last 10. Gallen has a 4.34 ERA. And the Diamondbacks have lost 8 of their last 9. So, I mean, neither one of these teams are great. It looks like Gallen might be a little bit better pitcher than Howard, so you might lean toward the
Where are they
D-backs just
pitching?
because
Where are they
of that.
playing at?
They're playing in Arizona. So I would lean toward Arizona just because they're at home, and I think they have a slightly better pitcher on the mound.
But those are the games with the Rangers that they go and throw out 8 to 12 runs a game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, they're so frustrating this year. It's hard being a Ranger fan.
Hard being a Ranger fan. All right, next game we have is the Chicago White Sox at the Oakland Athletics.
It should be a decent game too.
Athletics are -1.5 on the run line, -136 money line. White Sox are +116 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 9. You have Lambert on the mound for the White Sox, Caprillion on the mound for the Athletics. I lean toward the Athletics here just because it's Caprillion. He's a rookie, but he's having a real good season, and they're at home. White Sox are also a team that it's not as drastic as Colorado, but they're also a team that plays a lot better at home than they do on the road. So I would lean toward the Athletics at the -136 money line. And then the last game of the day, you have the Los Angeles Angels at the San Diego Padres. The Padres are -1.5 on the run line, -335 money line. Angels are +270 on the money line. Over/under for this game is set at 7.5. You got Naughton on the mound for the Angels, Snell on the mound for the Padres. I hope the Angels beat the hell out of the Padres, but that's because I'm a big Reds fan. But I would lean toward the Padres at the -1.5 run line just because Snell's on the mound.
But this is one of those. Also, you know,
But
like we was talking
Snell's
about,
been up and down this season too.
you know, like we did whenever we covered, you know, the Chicago, the interstate matchup with Chicago, you know, the Rangers against the Astros. This is kind of like one of those interstate games that stats and all that stuff, standings, doesn't really matter. You know, they're going to play each other hard. So you can never count the Angels out. Even though, like, I think San Diego is obviously, I think they're the better team overall. Like, but on those interstate matchups that are like that, you can't say they're so unpredictable because you never know who's going to, they're both going to show up to play. Say, no matter how much better the Padres might be of a better team overall, you can never count the Angels out on it. So if you're going to take a wild card bet on one, I think this would be a good game. And just like, hey, I'm not even going to go with what's said. I'm just going to go, hey, if I'm an Angels fan, I'm going to let it ride on the Angels. I think this could be one of those games.
All right, that's all the baseball. There really is anything else on tonight. Well, there might be a couple college football games, maybe. But I don't think there is any till like Thursday, if I remember correctly.
If it is, it might be some
Yeah, there
a
is.
lower.
It looks like there isn't any until later in the week. At least they're not showing me that. Let's see. I think I looked last night and there wasn't none until Thursday, if I remember correctly. Friday. Yeah, there ain't none this week till Friday. So we'll talk about those later in the week. All right, let's get to the picks of the day. I like the Indians money line over the Twins. Yankees -1.5 over the Blue Jays. The Braves -1.5 over the Nationals. Cincinnati Reds money line against the Cubs. The Kansas City Royals money line against the Orioles. That's all mine. I got 5 of them today. You have any you want to give out, Eric?
Yeah, I got 5 in Premier League
Oh,
for the Premier League.
Eric has some soccer for you guys.
So
today.
this will be Saturday. Most of them Saturday. I think one of them might be Sunday game. But I got Man United over Newcastle this week. Not sure yet if we're going to see Ronaldo make his debut back for United, but either way, they should win pretty easily. And then I'm gonna go with Tottenham over Crystal Palace. So same thing. I think Tottenham's just gonna be too much for Crystal Palace. Man City over Leicester City. Man City's probably one of the best teams in the world, to be honest. I mean, hate to admit it, but so I think they're gonna give Leicester City fits this weekend. Chelsea, I got Chelsea over Aston Villa. They're just gonna be too much. And then the last pick, I got Liverpool over Leeds. So we got Liverpool over Leeds, Chelsea over Aston Villa, Manchester City over Leicester City, Manchester United over Newcastle, and Tottenham over Crystal Palace. Those are my 5 soccer picks for the week.
All right. So you got 5 soccer picks. When I put out my picks of the day, we'll put those out too here in just a little while. I'll have Eric write them down for me. We'll put them on. Just to recap, I had the Indians money line, Yankees -1.5, the Braves -1.5, the Reds money line, and the Kansas City Royals money line. And Eric had his 5 soccer picks. We gave out 10 picks today. So there's plenty of chances to win some of that easy money right there.
Oh yeah.
But before we get out of here for today, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch at 11 a.m. with the Easy Money, a sports betting show. We're also live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern, also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We also cover a lot of UFC fights, bare knuckle fights, boxing. We cover a lot of stuff on the weekends. We'll do live watch-alongs and reaction.
Wrestling.
Yeah, pro wrestling. Go check out our YouTube page. A couple weeks ago, we actually broadcasted live from a pro wrestling event, DCCW Summer Shakedown. So go watch that.
Check out the interviews we did with a few pro wrestlers on there.
Oh yeah.
Keep an eye on the page for future interviews with more wrestlers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, follow us on social media because that's where we post all that stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me at Twitter at Chris Gonzalez at Gonzalez Sports, or on Facebook, Chris D. Gonzalez. I'm sure Eric has some social media too.
It's
Steve don't have no.
Eric Gonzalez on Facebook.
Steve don't have no social media, so
Eric Gonzo 765 on Instagram. Yeah, what's the link if they want to get that merch? They hats, beanies, bucket hats, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies. We got more merch coming out soon. Drop us some lines, let us know what other merch if y'all like to see anything else on there. What's that? Where can they find that merch at, Chris?
Streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. Also, it's in the video description if you want to go there. It's also it's on the bottom of the screen in the ticker. One other thing I wanted to get out there before we get off is if you're a pro wrestling fan and you live close to Muncie, Indiana, or in Muncie, you don't want to miss Sunday, October 3rd, DCCW Harvest Havoc 3.
At Mad Jack's Muncie.
Yeah, Mad Jack's Muncie, right in the corner of Madison and Jackson in Muncie, Indiana. Gangrel, former WWE superstar, is going to be there.
A former WWE legend, Boogeyman.
And from what I hear, there's still announcements to come. If you need tickets for that, you can get
VIP is sold out.
VIP front row is sold out.
Front row is sold out. Second row VIP is still available. I believe they're $35.
Yep, for $35. General admissions $15.
But you better hurry and get those because those ones are selling fast too.
General admissions $15. And with the VIP tickets, you get a picture that has both Gangrel and Boogeyman on it that you can go back at the meet and greet and they'll sign it. If you want to bring other stuff for them to sign, they will do that, but it'll be at an additional fee. With the VIP, you get in an hour early, so since the doors open at 4, you get in at 3. You don't have to fight the crowd to get to meet the wrestlers. So make sure you check that out. Hey, tickets are going fast. We'll also be there at that show, so we hope to see you guys there.
We'll be live streaming the event. But get out and show support to the community, to these local talents. They work hard. They work hard to train, to give you a good show. And the promoters and Terry and all the guys, they work hard to put on a good show for you fans. So get out and support them. It's a good time, and it's gonna be a wild one on October 3rd at Mad Jack's for Harvest Havoc 3.
Doors open at 4. Bell time's at 5. If you need tickets, you can get with Terry Coombs or go to the Delaware County Championship Wrestling Facebook page. Send them a message on there. Send the message there. Somebody will get with you, or contact me. I can get you tickets as well.
I believe they said Buy Rider, maybe.
Yeah, you can get tickets at Buy Rider. I think Greeks out in McGalliard.
Greeks Pizzeria.
But like I said, you can get a hold of me. I'll make sure you get what you need, or to get a hold of Terry. Where you get a hold of somebody, we'll make sure you get a ticket.
It'll be a fun, exciting evening. So for all you have kids that like watching wrestling, like to be entertained, bring them out. it'll be quite an experience for your young ones to come out and see.
Oh yeah. All right. We're gonna get out of here for today. Don't forget, we'll be live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, with Easy Money, a sports betting show, and we'll also be live tomorrow for GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Be on the lookout on social media for a big announcement. We do have a big announcement coming here real soon, so make sure you're checking out on social media so you don't miss it. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. See you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.
That thing always hits on key, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like that.